A restaurant in East Aurora is closing its doors. The owner of Medici House says he can't afford to pay the higher minimum wage. News 4's Callan Gray is here with the story tonight. Callan?
Don, starting last month, restaurant owners had to start paying tipped workers more money, and the Medici House owner says it was going to cost him thousands, forcing him to make layoffs. When Medici House and neighboring restaurant Theus closed down in East Aurora Saturday, about 20 people lost their jobs.
It's a little bit of a shock. You know, my problem, I have 3 kids. I have actually 2 handicapped kids, and so it's tough. You know, it's really tough all the way around.
Owner John Rooney says a wage hike for tipped workers added $100,000 in costs this year, so he had to make cuts.
This is the biggest punch that we've ever had to deal with.
As of last month, all tipped employees have to make $7.50 an hour plus tips, up from the industry standard of $5 an hour plus tips. Rooney says if he raised food prices to make up for it, he would lose business.
No one would have understood if you said to someone in July, my sandwich is $7 now, because in the winter, we're going to be forced to increase our wages.
So after 14 years, he closed Medici House.
We could have carried on for months after this. Debt would have piled up, and we would have lost everything, literally everything.
The wage board approved the hike a year ago.
I believe a rising tide raises all boats, and if business is doing well, God bless business, but labor has to go up along with business.
Governor Cuomo's office says the hike was necessary because tipped workers in New York are twice as likely as other employees to experience poverty, and restaurant servers experience triple the poverty rates of other workers. But business owners like Rooney say it's doing more harm than good.
The raw reality is that's going to put people out of business.
The minimum wage for all employees is now $9 an hour, up from $8.50. Rooney says that didn't play a part in closing Medici House because the rest of his workers already make more than that. Reporting in the newsroom, Callan Gray, News 4.